Rajya Sabha witnesses noisy scenes over the multi-crore Augusta Westland copter scam, figuring names of Congress bigwigs for accepting kickbacks. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley denies Congress allegations on government holding any meeting with Italy for securing evidence of the scam. President rule to continue in Uttarakhand. There will be no float test on 29th April in Uttarakhand. The next hearing in Supreme Court will be on 3rd May. The Apex Court has put 7 questions to the centre. Government has taken various measures to deal with the issue of non-performing assets in banking sector, especially in case of public sector banks. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said this today while addressing a meeting of the consultative committee attached to the Finance Ministry in New Delhi. Jaitley said there are 2 categories of defaulters: those who are unable to pay back due to economic slowdown and other reasons outside their control, as well as willful defaulters. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh today said in the Rajya Sabha that the draft guidelines to stop sexual harassment of women are in the initial stage. The draft guidelines have been sent to various ministries for their comments, and later it will also be put in public domain for reactions from general public. Speaking in Rajya Sabha today, Union Minister for Home Affairs Kiren Rijiju said that there should be guidelines to transform a dialect into a language. He added that due to differences in definition of the terms language and dialect, it is a difficult process, but there should be some guidelines to look into the issue. Union Road Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari has said the government's initiative on transplantation along national highways as a measure for carbon sequestration will lead to more employment and save environment. He also said that the project will begin by June on experimental basis. The judicial custody of former Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Chhagan Bhujbal and his nephew and ex-MP Sameer Bhujbal, accused in a money laundering case, was extended today till May 11th. Moreover, non-bailable warrant has also been issued against Chhagan Bhujbal's son Pankaj Bhujbal and several others in money laundering case. Supreme Court today dismissed Mumbai Cricket Association's plea against Bombay High Court order on shifting IPL matches out of Maharashtra. Now there will be no IPL match in the state after May 1st. The Apex Court observed it is better to move out the matches in wake of the drought. Last week, the Maharashtra Cricket Association filed a joint special leave petition in the Apex Court to host IPL matches in the state as per the original schedule. Commerce and Industry Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today said in Rajya Sabha that India has improved its ranking in doing business ever since the government took charge. According to World Bank report, India's ranking has improved to 130th from 134th out of 189 economies. The government is targeting to bring the ranking within top 50. Skill India's first ever placement ceremony of retiring Indian Air Force personnel through skill certification was organized in New Delhi today. The retiring IAF personnel were handed over the skill certification confirming the National Skill Qualification Framework. Addressing the gathering, Union Minister of State for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Rajiv Pratap Rudy emphasized on the skilling youth in the country. President Pranab Mukherjee leaves for a 2-nation tour to Papua New Guinea and New Zealand. The Minister of State for Agriculture Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Balyan and 3 members of Parliament would be accompanying the President for the visit. This is the first ever state visit of an Indian President to these 2 nations. In the United States, Donald Trump has won presidential primaries in all 5 states, while Hillary Clinton emerged victorious in 4 out of 5. Trump called himself the Republican presumptive nominee after victories in Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania and Rhode Island. The results bring him closer to the number of delegates he needs before the party's national convention in July. 77 Indian athletes in 8 disciplines have qualified for the Olympics till date, and many more are likely to qualify in the next 2 months. Union Sports Ministry has decided to provide 1 lakh rupees per month as out-of-pocket allowance to the sports persons under the Target Olympic Podium scheme. Top Indian shuttler Saina Nehwal begins her campaign in the Asia Badminton Championship in style with a comfortable win in China. She beats qualifier Fitriani in straight games with a 21-16, 21-17 scoreline in just 21 minutes. Today marks 100 days before the start of the Rio de Janeiro Olympics. More than 95% of the venues have been completed and test events for more than 40 Olympic and Paralympic sports have been held.